Shalom, my name is Yehoshua Yaakov ben Avraham. I'm making this video from Jerusalem. I'm a didactic scientist and the author of the trilogy Humanomics. I'm 65, an American citizen, lived in Jerusalem for 22 years and packed it up in America and said good luck. Let's get the scorecard up on the table first. How you doing? Here's the industry that produced, let's see, it produced the subprime meltdown with such laudables as Alan Greenspan sitting on his duff talking about and jawboning about all of the terrible things that shouldn't be done while it was actually being done. And loading the world capital markets with hundreds of billions of worthless instruments, rushing to daddy, the Fed, and getting bailed out. Here is a guy in 2007, will remain unnamed, who made $3 billion in income. Trading, you know, profiteering on these worthless garbage instruments. Hey guys, come on, I mean, you know, are you so desperate you can't come up with something? Look, let's put some cards on the table. You know, I left America 22 years ago, and I remember, I'm 65, let's see, when I was a youngster, I thought, oh, I want to be rich, I want to be a millionaire, I'm going to go to Wall Street. And I remember, I really think it's not better that I don't name names, because they're all become potentates, chief executives, managing directors, from Morgan Stanley to Merrill Lynch to Citicorp, every one of them, all the guys who ran all the big firms, some not even in existence anymore, Goodbody, New York Stock Exchange, go ad infinitum, Prudential, okay, had a lot of offers to become a wheeler and a dealer. Okay, so who am I? Yehoshua Yaakov ben Avraham, now living in Jerusalem for the last 22 years, was formerly Michael F. O'Donnell. And I'm the author of Humanomics Trilogy. What's that? The new East-West convergence model. What do we need a convergence model for the economies of both East and West? Well, you know, Wall Street, you're too busy getting those $3 billion income years under your belt to have noticed, but there's been a collapse of the local reality globally. I'll give it a particular flavor for you so that it'll be easier to follow. The collapse of the local reality in macroeconomic terms is this. Let's make it specific. The two largest economies in the world, America and Japan, are no longer competitive. They no longer have a macro least cost method of organized production distribution, particularly on the industrial side of their economies, because oil's $150 a barrel. You know, it dropped down at 127 yesterday. It was up at 135. It'll go to 150 to 200. Relax, don't worry. Hey guys, you're asleep at the wheel. By the way, over 100,000 people have been laid off lately. You guys have, you know, you run your firms great. Those partners get 50% of the take, and the other 50% goes for the cost of labor. We throw them a couple of scraps off the table while everybody else gets the multi-million-dollar incomes. And then we, you know, when we get into trouble, we go to Uncle Sam. You know, it's a great, hey, it's like golf. Very contrived. Okay. Let's put in perspective. There's a new economic paradigm. You never heard of it. You're too busy, you know, feeding at the trough. Look, the collapse of the local reality means the end of man and mankind's exile. In secular terms, the secular humanists would recognize it as the shift from the pre-modern modern era to the post-modern era, to inhabit the quantum reality in that new world, and it really is a new world. In the post-collapse of the local reality, we have a new East-West convergence model. It's Humanomics. I'm its author. It's comprised of two paradigms. It's central organizing principles, receiving to give, which replaces the old model of man's exile, which is giving to receive. I give, I get. That's the Wall Street motto. Okay, and it's replaced by receiving to give. The new central organizing principle of Humanomics and the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor, which identifies information. In classical terms, is the new agent of transformation based upon a special model with 4 sub-macro enabling technology sub-models: new network services, new systems integration, new natural intelligence, new sustainable human development. Enough said. That's the new economic paradigm. Hey guys, let's get with the program. You know, the world is waiting for you clowns to wake up. And I mean, you are clowns. You're greedy, you're self-centered, you come with your MBAs and your doctorates in economics, and you have the most narrow and myopic perspectives of what you think is macro. Hey, there's a big world out there. Folks, the world has changed. There's a new center, and India and Asia are moving to that new center. But far more importantly, I noticed over 100,000 people get laid off in your industry. Hire them back and put them to work. But do something this time that's a little more honorable. You got to retrofit. You've got to reallocate a few trillion to a few tens of trillions of dollars of world capital from the old methods, the division of labor, the industrial model, to the new global technological infrastructure based upon the new model, the integration of labor. Get your guys off their butt, go and lobby Washington, get a mandate, build the global technological infrastructure that will create thousands and tens of thousands of sunrise industries based upon the new technology. We do not move man to work, training, education, consumption, entertainment. We're moving hundreds of millions of people globally. This is the climate change problem. It's and the energy costs going up to 150. It's going to 200. The gasoline's going to $4 a barrel, $4 a gallon, $5 a gallon. Hey guys, wake up! You got to get with the program. There is a new economic. I'm the author. The integration of labor is the new economic paradigm. It defines information in classical terms based upon the model I just articulated as a new agent of transformation, implemented as world-class global technology. America is supposed to lead this from the front. Get with the program. Back Obama. He's the only one who knows anything about it. McCain is a nice guy, but he's in the last century. Give him a congressional medal of honor, send him home. In the meantime, back Obama. And the world-class technology will create tens of millions of jobs, tens of thousands of jobs a month from the first year that the project is in. World-class global technology to retrofit, retrain, re-educate the entire U.S. workforce to make it competitive. It's not competitive. It's the macro, major, new national platform development strategy. The global technological infrastructure needed in America will be based upon the new economic paradigm, which is the central of the new, the central organizing principle of the new world economy. I'm its author, and I have utter contempt and total I left America a bunch of morons, greedies. By the way, the intellectual property for the integration of labor is worth $200 billion, according to Warren Buffett. I think he's right. And some clown in Wall Street told me 25 years ago before I came to Israel, he said, oh, it's worth at least $500 million. At the time, I remember thinking to myself, wow, he's really impressive. He'll end up a janitor on Wall Street in one of the restaurants. He was running the capital markets division of Merrill Lynch at the time, or whatever, which Morgan's, I forget. So Dick Fisher and Beck and all you guys running the insurance companies, you're a fantastic bunch of guys, but hey, you're not doing anything. You're just looking out for yourself, making your big salaries, at the country club, telling everybody what clever guys you are, about your profits, hey, you're out of touch. There's a new economic paradigm. Why don't you get off and your duff and get with the leadership, lead from the front. Organize the projects and reallocate the trillions of dollars from the old to the new technological infrastructure and its resulting applications and technology industries. And that's now. And it's waiting. You guys don't even know, but you all went and you got master's degrees, MBAs in business, but you don't have any clue. The only macroeconomic is the division of labor. Okay, so you're not so clever, and so your Harvard MBAs and Wharton, that's who you're laying off. The 100,000 you laid off are the people who have all those degrees. Come on, gang, let's wake up and let's get with the program. Earth to Wall Street. Let's get with the program. Thank you for listening. I'm Yehoshua Yaakov.